On a pivotal day, an important business meeting loomed on the horizon, one that could determine the future of the family business. Adrian Sterling, a young and wealthy man, made an unusual decision. He asked one of the maids, Lily Prescott, to pose as his wife during this crucial dinner. What happened next was nothing short of remarkable. Adrian was the eldest son of a family with deep roots in Sterling Pharmaceuticals, one of the country's largest and most influential pharmaceutical companies. With the weight of the family empire soon to fall on his shoulders, the pressure on Adrian was immense. He was well known in society for his striking good looks and effortless charm, but behind the polished facade was a man whose name had become synonymous with scandal. The tabloids were filled with stories of Adrian's lavish parties and high society escapades, painting him as a carefree playboy who shied away from responsibility. These stories concerned his grandfather, William Sterling, the family patriarch and founder of the empire. William knew that time was running out and feared that Adrian's reckless behavior might jeopardize the future of the family business, tarnishing the legacy that had been built over generations. The stakes were never higher than on the day of the upcoming business dinner, where foreign clients were set to meet with the Sterlings. Their investment would be critical to the company's expansion. The family worried that Adrian's reputation would hinder the negotiations, and they believed the presence of a wife by his side would present an image of stability and maturity. In the past, Adrian had been subjected to a series of matchmaking attempts orchestrated by his grandfather. The older man was determined to find Adrian a suitable wife who could not only help manage the business, but also restore his reputation. Yet, each meeting ended in disappointment for Adrian. The women paraded before him were shallow and more interested in his fortune than in him as a person. Frustrated and desperate, Adrian decided he would marry the next woman who crossed his path, if only to placate his family and ensure the business meeting would go smoothly. He still intended to live his life the way he always had, free from the burdens of a real relationship. However, this hasty decision would lead him down an unexpected path. One day, while visiting his grandfather's estate to discuss yet another matchmaking event, Adrian noticed Lily Prescott cleaning the grand entrance hall. With her dark hair tied up in a bun, she worked diligently, seemingly unaware of Adrian's gaze. There was something about her calm determination and natural beauty that caught his attention. Lily had grown up in a small town, far from the high society in which Adrian lived. Despite her humble beginnings, she was a woman of quiet strength and ambition. She had taken the job at the estate not only because it paid well, but because it allowed her to pursue her dream of becoming a nurse. Unbeknownst to Adrian, Lily had a fierce determination to rise above her circumstances, and she saw her current work as a stepping stone. Adrian, in his usual arrogance, believed that Lily would easily agree to his plan. He assumed that as a maid, she would have little reason to refuse his proposal to pose as his wife for the evening. However, when he approached her with the offer, she shocked him by turning it down outright. Lily had no interest in being part of a charade, regardless of the financial incentive. And used to being refused, especially by someone he saw as beneath him, Adrian was both intrigued and frustrated by Lily's steadfastness. This unexpected resistance sparked a new determination in him. He wasn't just driven by the business anymore. Now, it was personal. He was determined to win her over. Lily, on the other hand, remained firm. Though she treated Adrian with respect, she made it clear that she had no intention of playing along with his farce. Even when Adrian threatened to fire her, she stood her ground. Eventually, Adrian's attitude softened. He realized that he had been treating Lily as he would any of the other superficial women he had encountered, but she was different. Swallowing his pride, Adrian approached her again, this time with genuine humility. He explained the pressure he was under and asked for her help, not for money, but for the sake of the family. Moved by his sincerity and her own financial need, Lily finally agreed to attend the dinner as Adrian's wife, but only for that one night. She hoped that by helping him, she could make a positive difference in his life. The day of the dinner arrived, and Adrian sent Lily a stunning gown and sparkling jewelry to wear. When she appeared dressed for the occasion, he was speechless. She looked breathtakingly elegant. As they entered the luxurious restaurant, The foreign clients were impressed by the couple, and the dinner began smoothly. Adrian, prepared for the evening, confidently answered the clients' questions about the company's future. Yet, as the evening progressed, the attention shifted to Lily. The clients began directing questions toward her, and to everyone's surprise, she responded with grace and intelligence. Her calm demeanor and polished manners captivated the room. Then came a moment that left Adrian and the clients in awe. Lily began conversing with the foreign investors in their native language. Her father had been from the same country, and she had learned the language growing up. She even managed to defuse a tense moment in the conversation, bridging a cultural gap that could have derailed the meeting. By the end of the night, the clients were thoroughly impressed. The negotiations were a resounding success, securing the investment the family so desperately needed. Adrian knew that he owed much of this success to Lily's poise and quick thinking. After the dinner, Adrian took Lily aside, away from the crowd. With a warmth that surprised even himself, he thanked her, not just for playing the role, but for saving the night. "You were incredible tonight," he said. "I couldn't have done this without you." Lily, still processing the evening's events, smiled modestly. "I just wanted to help. I'm glad it worked out." But as they talked, something shifted between them. What had begun as a practical arrangement turned into something more. Over time, the connection they formed during that night blossomed into friendship, and soon, into love. Adrian, who had once dismissed Lily as merely a maid, came to realize that she was the person he wanted by his side, not just for business, but for life. Months later, in the garden of the family estate, Adrian proposed to Lily, this time for real. She accepted, tears of happiness in her eyes. Their story, full of unexpected twists and turns, became a testament to the fact that true love can come from the most surprising places.